Hey guys, what's up and welcome. I am Matthew the hybrid, the best of both worlds, and I am the double-edged sword. I am a designer, but at the same time, I am a developer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video. In this video, we are going to recreate or redesign this awesome user interface. First things first, the original creator of this awesome UI, it's this guy, okay? You can contact his email here. I think here is his name. As you can see, this is awesome. What works for me in this design, the first thing which is difficult for the new guys to get, it's colors, okay? The lesser your colors, this is a rule of thumb. Please take note. The lesser your colors, the more professional, okay, your UI will look. So the reason why I chosen this is just because of the colors first, okay, and also the simplicity and the bigger size, okay. For some reason, this app has got like bigger sizing, okay. Usually these you find them small somewhere, but this one has got this bigger size. And the space, guys, the use of white space. Obviously somebody might ask, where is white space here? Okay, this gap between your element, more especially when it has been applied intentionally in design or in graphic design, we call this white space. Okay, so how are we going to do this? We are going to copy this image and then we are going to paste it here on Figma. Okay, in case you might want the link to this Figma file, okay, you can check the description. There is a link there to a Substack. Once you subscribe to my email list, you will receive as a welcome email this list. As you can see, this is the source code. In case you might want to ask, what is a source code? Okay, remember I'm a developer as well, so I'm developing mobile application and I am giving away the source codes. Okay, so source codes are all the link to the source code from this channel, Coded Design. Okay, and also the Figma files. As you can see, I've got a lot of Figma files here, so this is going to be number 13 here. Okay, so enough about that, let's get to business. So how am I planning to execute this? Okay, I'm planning to recreate this, maybe like 90% of it. Okay, since we are not really copying everything to its details, but I'm just showing you how these professional guys go about designing these. Okay, so what we are going to try to do, we are going to animate these. Okay, not necessarily animate, to be honest, but these must scroll. Okay, as you can see, this is a scrolling list in a way. Okay, I think also this one is supposed to be a scrolling list. Okay, I assume there is more icons continuing here, and then that's what we are going to do. Okay, and also as you can see, these are two screens. So for us, let's say when you click on this one, okay, it will take you to this screen. Okay, I assume it's for sending money or something like that. Okay, enough about that, let's just jump straight into it. So this is our first screen, so let's duplicate this, make a copy of it, and then let's crop it. Okay, so what we are trying to do now, we are trying to get the exact size of this. Okay, we are trying to get the exact size of this so that when we are creating our own, um the sizing, okay, or the proportion rather, okay, so that the proportion could be almost like the same. Okay, okay, so let's do what we do best. Okay, first of all, we need to create a frame. Okay, and then here, as you can see, Figma will give us a list of possible frame. Okay, desktop, presentation. You can even design for paper here, A4, if you want to design something for printing. Okay, for us, we want phone. And then from here, let's just choose Android large. Okay, you can choose any, guys. This doesn't matter, if I can be honest. Okay, Android large. And then what we are going to do, we are going to take this and somewhat and press shift and scale it, okay, proportionally, so that the size could be more or less like this one, most especially the height. Okay, And I think that is it. The other thing that we need to do, we need to change this contrast. Okay, we just need to click here, and then the background needs to be a little bit darker. Okay, as you can see, so that there could be contrast between the background and the foreground. Okay, what else do we want to do? Okay, what I'm going to focus on here in this tutorial, it's speed. Okay, I think you might have noticed now that speed is not my strong point. Okay, it's not something that I encourage people to do. I'm not a big fan of quick things which are not the desired result. Okay, but nevertheless, okay, I'm not going to explain too much. Okay, the essence of this code of this video, it's like showing you how to go about doing things quick in case you are pressed for time. Okay, I'm not campaigning for be a speedy, do speedy design or be a quick designer. No, but I'm just trying to show you that how do you get about doing things quicker. Okay, like it's more like, let's say, it's a productivity tip. Okay, in case maybe you have to do something and it has to be done now. Okay, so I'm not going to explain too much. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am looking at this design as, okay, not as the whole design, but as small circles, okay, repeating circles, small repeating circles. As you can see, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so I'm going to create that circle. Okay, in fact, let me say I'm going to create those circle, which is those icons. Okay, with their different sizes. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So how are we going to do that? Let's go to this website, which is SVG repo, which gives me like free, let me just quickly type, which gives me free icon. Okay, arrow left, this is what I'm looking for. And then I'm going to copy this icon and paste it here. That website gives me free icon. There is an alternative. If you might want, you can come here and search on plugin and search icons here. Most of these icons, they are paid. They are for, you have to pay them, and in most cases they give you a sample. Okay, let's say um 20 out of 100. Okay, so they are always limited, and usually they don't do what I want. Okay, hence I always copy the icons from here. So what you must do whenever you receive an icon, copied an icon from SVG repo, just double click on it. Okay, you will highlight the exact icon and drag and drop it outside a frame. They come with the frame automatically, so you have to delete that frame. For me, that's how I do it. So now let's quickly create this component, let's say. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click here and press Shift A to create an auto layout. What is an auto layout? An auto layout is just um a virtual frame, okay, for arranging things. In case you don't know much about it, you will see as we are continuing. Okay, so I'm going to increase my frame, and then I'm going to come and sample. Let's sample this one. Okay, here I'm just going to sample the height. Okay, the height is plus minus, let's say 40, because that's 39. Okay, so I'm going to come to this frame, and then I'm going to make it the width of 40 and the height of 40. Okay, as you can see. Okay, and then let's change the background. Okay, I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to sample the background here on fill. Click there, and then click here. Okay, as you can see, guys, we'll sample the background. So what I usually do, I always check what is my width, okay, and height. My width and height is 40. I divide that by 2, and I will always put that on my radius so that I can make a perfect circle. Then let's change this icon to white. Okay, as you can see, it's not on the right place. Because we have an auto layout, check here how interesting auto layout is. Auto layout automatically by default, it positions this on top left. We can center this automatically, as you can see, guys. So these are the advantages that comes with an auto layout. So as you can see, we've got a template for all of these guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check all of these icons as they are, and then we are going to create all of the circles, and then we do something else. So what I'm going to do, as I have said, we are not creating that icon exactly. Okay, that's not what we are doing. Okay, I'm just showing you how to go about it. So copying the exact icons, it's not a must, it's not mandatory. Okay, as long as it's just icon. Okay, so I hope you understand why I am not even checking on those icons. Okay, um my apologies about that. Okay, I'm just taking random icons, guys. Okay, maybe even these icons might not make sense. Okay, let me just take this closer to here. Now it's out. Okay, let's see. Okay, going to copy this. Then this is what I was trying to do. Yes, okay, and then paste this here. Obviously, as we usually do. Okay, then let's check the last one. Let's see what's under tech. Let's just take this code. Let's see, code icon. Double click. Okay. Okay, as you can see, guys, these are just random icons. Okay. Um, you can go ahead and copy these as they are. I won't mind about that. In fact, I will appreciate it. Okay. Okay, now let's change these icons to white. Let's change these icons to white. Let's change also this black to white. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate this, Control CV, and I am going to take this white icon, move it closer to here. Boom, as you can see, it fits in there, and I'm going to delete this one. You see, guys, this is the importance of auto layout. Okay, so let me copy this, make 2 copies of this. So this is first copy, the second copy. So let's look for this, put it here. Boom, we delete this one. Where's the other one? Take this one, put it here. Boom, we delete this one. As you can see, guys, so now we've got this group. Okay, now let's check the size of this group. Okay, the size of this group is 75. We are going to click here, maybe just about that, and then we're going to type here 75 and 75. Okay, as you can see now, our radius is not a perfect circle. Can you guess why? Simply because the radius needs to be half of this. Okay, so let's see 75, 75, which is, let's say it's plus minus 35.25. Okay, but if you can just round and make the maths easy for you, if you are sitting at around about 35, you can just make 40. As long as it's above the half, then it's going to work. Okay, you don't have to be a genius, okay, or crack your head um in terms of the mathematics around it. Okay, I am not smart, so I always find ways to make things easier for me. Okay, I'm one of those guys who loved mathematics, but mathematics never loved me. Okay, that happens. And the sad truth about that, it even happens in real life. Okay, in relationship. Okay, it also happens. Most of us, we fall into the trap of loving someone who doesn't love us in return. That's normal. In case you've been there, at least you've got what can I say? You've got a community. Okay, in my language, I was going to say sibaningi. That means it's a group of us. Okay, we are a community. Okay, enough about that, guys. This is not a video about life lessons. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I've just created these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, since we don't want to waste much time, I'm just going to copy the other one of these. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, um as you can see, guys, okay, this color, okay, looks different when there is a white background than when there is a black background. So in case you see this as somewhat not this color, okay, it might happen that's the case. Okay, um so what we can do, maybe this one is this one. Let's test if this one is exactly this one. Okay, Let's just double check and confirm that. Okay, this one is a little bit black. This one, it's different, as you can see. Okay, that's not the case. Okay, let's continue, guys. So, and also, if you notice here, this black is very strong than this one. Okay, I think it goes back to what I was trying to say. Okay, don't want to say it's an illusion, but it's the, a color contrast. Okay, okay, this looks darker because it's on a white background. Okay, so don't mind about that. So as you can see, guys, I just got this. Let's go back to the interesting thing about auto layout. Okay, as you can see, there's different gaps between these guys. So if I can highlight them and then put them inside an auto layout, which is shift A. Okay, here is an auto layout, add auto layout. As you can see now, they are arranged nicely. Okay, and also if I want to change the gap between them, I can change it like this. Okay, so as you can see, this screen is a little bit, let's say, I'm not sure if it's a little bit bigger or it's me. Okay, oh, I don't know, it's the same. I think it's the same. Okay. This gap is the same as this one. Okay. I thought maybe these won't fit very well here. Okay. They are too big for this screen, but it looks like they are not that big. Okay. So, let me also copy this. My apologies about that. So what I'm going to do, obviously, I'm just going to change this. Let me press Shift and C. Okay. As you can see, guys, this is arrow up. I'm trying to imitate this. The reason is icons are the same. Okay, you can, I trust that you can go to that website and look for icons which are exactly like these ones. Okay, and then here we might take one of these, Control CV. Okay, take this one out, and let's just create our own plus. Okay, let's just create our own plus, so for the sake of learning, as you can see, guys. Okay, and then I'm going to take, let's copy this one as it is. Okay, let's copy this as it is, increase the width, something like this, CV, and then I'm going to press Shift. Okay, okay, and then I'm going to highlight everything, center, center. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. Okay, I want this rounded. Okay, I want this rounded. Let's copy again, and this one I want it rounded. Okay, as you can see, guys, and then just gonna change this to white, and then group it, Control G, and take it inside here, and then we are done. Okay, I hope you have learned something, as you can see, guys. Okay, so now let's create these images. Okay, I think I'm done with the circles. Okay, if I want this, I will just copy this and paste it there. So let's create these avatars. Okay, so in these avatars, what we want, since we already have the circle, remember I told you we are all about creating things like the quickest way. So I'm going to copy this circle as it is, and I am going to go to pixels, and then I'm just going to look for profile. Okay, we are going to take any profile. Okay, we are not going to choose, and then let's just paste it here. This is not what I want, if I can be honest. Let's see. Since this is a layout, it looks like I can paste something on it. Okay, I can paste an image there. Okay, cool. Then let's make a shape out of this. Let's create a shape, and then this is 75. Let's just put, sorry, 75 here, 75. Okay, this scale to proportion. Let's go back where here and copy this. Let's paste it here, as you can see, guys. So C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I've got three of these. My apologies about that. Let me double click here. Let's see. Apologies about that. Let's check here. Okay, let me take this out, as you can see. What I wanted to do, I wanted to change this color. Apologies about that. I wanted to change this to black and white, but yes, this is what I wanted, guys. Okay, I wanted this image so that I can change the black and white. So how am I going to do that? Decrease the saturation, and that's it. Okay, for now. Okay, and that's it. And then let's just change and click another profile, copy image, go back here, paste, then we click change saturation, or decrease the saturation, go back here. I'm not sure how this will fit there. Let's see, go back here, paste. Okay, it fits nice, and then change saturation. Okay, let's just check the last one, guys. Okay. And decrease the saturation. So I think now you can guess what we are going to do next, which is simple. Okay, which is a bit simple. Okay, let me leave this one here for now. Let's highlight this and then um come here and add auto layout, shift A. As you can see, now these are arranged nicely. Let's drag and drop this here, as you can see. So now this is overlapping. Okay, before that, let's put this back. Okay, um the reason why we're putting this back, we want to create remember we said we're going to scroll, okay, these. Okay, so I want to quickly do that, so let's do it here first. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is an auto layout. Okay, there's an overall auto layout controlling these guys. I'm going to add another auto layout, which is another frame, by pressing a shortcut shift A. That means we've got another auto layout. Okay, and then inside this one, I'm going to duplicate these guys. Okay, control D. Okay, let's see, I'm going to duplicate, and what I'm going to do at the same time, how am I going to see this? How am I going to see this? Let's do this. Let me click undo because I want to show you this exactly. Okay, let me take this out. I will show you what I mean. Okay, this layout, the overall one, let's change the color. Okay, the outer one to white. Okay, and then let's duplicate this one. As you can see, as we are duplicating this one, the outer container is expanding. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want that. In fact, the expansion is okay, but we want this to be almost here, exactly where it was. Okay, not a problem. We don't even need to collapse. So let's check here. To be honest, I'm not good in memorizing things. Okay, I always figure out things as I go. What I usually do, I always work on the concept behind things and what I'm supposed to do, and then from then I will figure it out how to do it. For instance, when I learned Figma, okay, I was coming from a Corel Draw background, okay, pure like graphic design for printing, and also a little bit of Illustrator. So I had to find out how does Figma does things. Okay, I was adapting the knowledge that I have. So what I want to do here, I want this guy, okay, to some sort of crop these guys, okay, so that they cannot be visible. In HTML we call it overflow hidden. It's like these guys, they need not to overflow. The overflow of these guys must be controlled by the parent container. But you will see what I mean. Okay, let's click this container. Okay, I think there must be an option here, as much as I forgot it, but we will get it. Not the width of 0. Okay, let's just quickly check here, guys. I think this is clip content. Okay, clip content. Check what will happen now. Okay, as you can see, I have clipped this content. So this is what I couldn't show here because I don't have enough space. So now that you know that I have clipped the content, there is the content inside that overlapped, but I have clipped it. Okay, so let's delete this one and take this one. Now you know that there is a clipped content. And then what I want to do, I don't think I need the color. Okay, so I am going to take this overall container here, and then I'm going to take this one here. Okay, because this content has been clipped. Okay, then in the prototype we can some sort of scroll. Okay, we are going to do the same thing here. At least now you've seen what I was trying to do, so we can take this back here. We know that we are going to clip it, and then I'm going to press Shift A on Windows, and I'm going to clip content, and I'm going to take this to here. Okay, okay, we are done with these. Okay, I think we are like almost done um with this UI. Okay, this is the only thing that I think it's missing. Okay, so let's create this component. So this component, we are going, let me copy and paste. We are going to take this. Okay, and then we are going to take one of these. Okay, and we're going to use a text. Okay, okay, South Africa, we use rands. Okay, so this is how we write our own money. Okay, and then from there, also this one. Okay, now I think it's high time we use a darker background. Okay, it's high time we do that, just like in this screen. Okay, as you can see. And then let's change these colors to white. Okay, in fact, let's see if I click this container, can't I just change these colors from here? Okay, cool. As you can see, guys. Okay, and then here, let's change not the fill. Nope, it's not what I want. Don't I have an icon inside here, or it's me? Yes. And here's this icon. Okay, cool. And then let's see, where is the other? Okay, here is it. I think this one is supposed to be pure white. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, as you can see, guys, I'm thinking let's start with the top. Okay, now let's start from the top to the bottom. Okay, laying out things nicely and do what we are supposed to do. Okay. Okay, let's change this to white. All right. So, what I want to do now, I want the text. Okay, Control C, Control V. Okay, K. I've pressed K so that I can scale this up. Okay, let's put this one here. And then I'm going to Control CV and then scale this down in a way. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this white for now. I will change it later. So I'm going to take this and this one, Shift A, auto layout as usual. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one and this one, Shift A as usual. Okay, meaning that we've got an auto layout here. And then let's create another auto layout. Okay, Shift A for all of these. And we can not really, let's press V, not K. Okay, then I can expand this auto layout, and then I am going to give a color to that auto layout. Give a color to this auto layout, as you can see. And then I not only I just want to give a color to this auto layout, I want a radial color. Okay, change this to this, and then move this a little bit like this. Okay, guys, I trust that you can change this so that it can look exactly like this. Okay, so for me, I'm just showing you, giving you an idea. Okay, so what I want to do, let me double click here and make this white. Okay, as you can see, so now let's change this color. Okay, to something like this. Okay, double click, Okay, and then let me change this like this. Okay, I'm happy with this. And then let's work on the radius. Nope, that's not what I want. I want the radius. Okay, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do to make this look like this, obviously let's round our corners. Let's put 100 and see. 100 is too much. Let's put 60. Okay, I think it's somewhat like it. And then let's also put 60 here. Okay. All right. 60 looks like 60 is too much. This is not even 60. This is 80. Okay, this is 60. Let's say 40. Nope, 40 is too small. Okay, 50 will work. Let's make 50 everywhere and see. Okay, I'm happy with this. Let's stretch this. Yeah, like this, and zoom in like this. And then let's move this up a little bit. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. And then move this one up a little bit. Okay. I'm happy with this. Okay, somewhat like it. This is supposed to be a little bit bigger. Okay, something like this. And let's click on this overall container. Let's go to the padding. Okay. Something is just not right. Okay. Now what we want to do, let's check this layout. Okay. And this layout, let's scratch it and see. Okay. The width of it, the width of this layout. Where is the width of this layout? Here is the width. Let's make it um I want this width to fit content. Okay, let's see. Fixed horizontal resizing. Okay, fill container. Yes, let's see. As you can see, this is filling the container. This, okay. And then first of all, let me center it. Okay, let me center um this. Okay, let me center it. Not really, not on this one. Let me center the outer one. Let's click center. Okay, as you can see, so that things could be centered. Okay, now on the outer one, let's check the padding. Let's use this instead. This is what I wanted, guys. Okay, this is what I wanted. Let's use this instead. Okay, cool. I'm happy with this. Okay, and then these guys automatically they fall nicely here. And then here, this is just a text. Okay, this is just a text. Let's copy this as it is. Let's just delete this. And what? Let's just delete this. Delete this. Okay. I hope this this laziness, my apologies about that. I hope this laziness is not going to get me into trouble, or it's not going to complicate things. It looks like it can work. All right, let me scale this down, pressing K and scaling this down. Okay, this is number 2, as in a number 2. Okay, what happened? Let's see. Everything is centered. What's the width and height of this? As you can see, make sure that this is small. And also, where is this? The color of this? Nope, not the fill color. Let's zoom in. Let's double click on it. I think it's inside the container as well. Let's take it out of the container. Okay, as you can see here, the container is left there. Let's put it back and let's remove that container. Then now I'm assuming we are dealing with this guy. Are we dealing with this guy exactly? Yes. Okay. As you can see, but it looks like what can I say? This doesn't change. Look like there's a transparency there. What we can do, we can delete this and take this one. We don't really have to struggle unnecessarily. Okay, take this as it is. Does it fit in here? It doesn't want to. Okay, cool. I don't really mind about that. Our shortcut thing is delayed us. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press Shift A in this one so that it can have an auto layout, but I'm going to copy properties, and I'm going to paste those properties here, as you can see. Okay, we can delete this, and then let's make sure that this is centered. But why it doesn't look like it's centered? Oh, the properties. So this one had um the margin. Okay, it had the padding, sorry. It had the padding. As you can see, everything fits nicely. So even before, I think I lost it on that padding. Okay, my apologies about that. I should have noticed that. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this like this. Okay, I'm not going to do much. Okay, type this recurring. Looks like it's a bit bolder. I'm going to press K and scale it. Okay, then highlight this and Shift A, auto layout, make sure everything is centered. Let me press V so that I can see more of this, and I'm happy with this. As you can see, guys, we're getting there. Okay, and then what else do we want to do? Now we want to do this. Okay, for me, I think this is the same thing. Okay, I can take this to here and just change the size. Okay, press K and press the size, change the size. And then what else do I want? Okay, we've got this. I don't need this one. We've got this guy and this guy. We can click them and Shift A. Okay, as you can see. Also this guy and this one. So let me make this smaller. My apologies about that. Let me just quickly take a water break. All right, thank you so much for your patience. Then I'm back. So I think this works well. Shift A, auto layout, as you can see, guys. So let's create this one. How are we going to create this one? We Shift A again and auto layout, and then press V to have all the details. Let's center everything and let's change the fill color. As you can see, guys, okay? So now we want to make this a little bit bigger, and let's change the radial. Okay, I think this works for me. Okay, and what else? I think this color is not exactly the same as this one. Okay, is it the centered? Yes. Okay, as you can see, guys, we are done. So what I want to do, I want to, what is it that I want to do? I want to create an auto layout again. Okay, as you can see, and then I'm going to click the child and duplicate it. As you can see, the flow it's in column, which is vertical. I don't want this vertical, I want this horizontal. Why it's not changing? Simply because I am not highlighting the parent container. Okay, as you can see. Now let me make sure that I clip this content and then move this to here because I want this to scroll. Okay, I hope you know that. And then let me just duplicate these guys to make more of them. Okay, just like here, to make more of these guys. Okay, and then what I want to do, let me just copy this one. Why it enters somewhere? What's inside here? I think there's an R. Okay, I don't need it. I don't need it. And then I'm just going to remove this, and then I'm left with this one. transfer, take this out of this frame and only leave the text. Transfer. Okay. And let me move this up a little bit, move this up a little bit. Okay, recent transaction. Transactions. Okay, I think this one, it's more or less like one of these. Okay, let me just drag and drop it. It's more or less like one of these. The only difference might be I'm going to press Shift H, Shift V, and that's it. And then I don't need this. And then I need to align this to this side, okay? And I'm done with this, okay? So maybe what I might want is to align things in a certain way. So I'm going to click this one and press Shift A so that these can be on an auto layout. And then this one and this one, Shift A, these can be on an auto layout. And then let me move this up a little bit. I'm happy with this. And then I am going to use in this auto layout, where is the padding? Okay, nope, this is not what I want. Inside, okay, let me use the margin. Do we have a margin? Oh, let's see. Horizontal padding, horizontal gap. Let's try this. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. My apologies about that. I'm happy with this. And then let's go back here. This guy and this guy, Shift A. Obviously, let's click on this guy and look for. Don't we have the horizontal padding here? Okay, where is the horizontal padding now? Okay, I think it can only be there on an auto layout. Let me double click. Okay, let me create an auto layout, Shift A. Okay, and then horizontal padding. Happy with that. All right, and then this one and this one. Make this one an auto layout. Then with this one, Shift not S, not Shift S. Nope. Let me undo. Shift A, auto layout. And then I think I'm happy with this one. Okay, and then let's take this one, shift this one, shift this one, shift these ones, and then auto layout. Okay, cool. And then let me double click here and change. Nope, not necessarily this. I want this. Okay. Okay, obviously, guys, this might not be the best layout, but I was just showing you a quick way to go about this. Okay, I hope you are learning something. If you do, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, as I've said before, I've got coded design where I do or create awesome application using React Native here. So please, guys, come here and also subscribe to this channel. If you might want to ask me something, you can come here and book a discovery call. Give me your name and your email here, and then you can have a free 1 hour coaching session. Don't forget, if you go to Udemy and search Matthew Msingati like this, you will see this is our Udemy course. Okay, so please come and support us, guys. Okay, so let's continue, guys. I'm going to create the second screen. The second screen is not going to be that difficult. Okay, I think we might as well. Let's see what's the name of project. This project doesn't have a name. Okay, let's see what is this. Let me say fintech app. Let's say this fintech app. Okay, and then let's duplicate this. Okay, and then what I want to do, okay, it looks like to me everything is still the same. Okay, everything is still the same, but let me just ungroup. Okay, let me just ungroup. Take these ones out. I'm going to bring them back. Okay, now what I want to do, I don't really need these guys. Okay, so what I want to do now, I want to copy this. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. Let me take this. And fit it here. And then let's change the color. Then the radius. Then let's move it up a little bit. I think that's it. Move it down a little bit. I think that's it. Okay. Then what we want here, we want a text and two rounded icons. Okay. So what we can do here, we can come here and take this one. And then we can come where we can go here. We can take this one to here. And then we can duplicate this. And then we click this one, click this one, click this one, Shift A. Auto layout, make sure that it's centered. As you can see, guys, okay? We just got this. Okay, then I am sending. Okay, copy this. Copy this. My apologies about that. I don't know where it went to. Okay, I think it went to this auto layout. Okay, this auto layout here. Where is this text now? Okay, nope. So here is it. Okay. I am sending. Okay. Take this one to here. Make it a little bit bigger. Center it. Center this one. Okay, now this is too far for me to see, so let's try to bring this closer by cropping it. All right, let's see. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are getting there. Obviously, guys, you can make this your own way. Okay, as I've said, I'm not going to be in details. Okay. Okay, so let me click this one and click this one and Shift A. Okay, press V so that I can get more of this center. I'm happy with this. Then let me take this up, 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 something like this. Is it centered? Yes. And then let's go back here and where? Here. Take this one to here. Duplicate this and move it to here. Duplicate this and move it to here. Okay. Right, and change this to white. Let's change this to white. Let's just type here recipient. Okay, recipient. Okay, and then let's click here and click here. Shift A, center everything. Happy about that. Okay, and then let's center this as well. Move it down. Okay. Okay, this is minus. Let's go here, zoom in. Then this is minus. Okay. What is this? I'm not sure if this is a scanning thing, but it's just an icon. Okay. So what we can do, we can just take this one and put it here. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. And then we're going to shift here, and then shift A for auto layout. Okay, make sure that this is centered. I think we are done. Okay, I think we are done. We can delete these ones and delete these ones. Okay, this one was just a copyright. I think so. Okay, take this one here. Nope, I think I did something wrong. This was not just a copy. Okay, this is not what I want. This is what I want. But what I notice about this gap and this one is not the same. Okay, this gap and this one is not the same. So I think this is much better. Okay. I think this is still this one. Okay, undo. Undo. Okay, I think this is much better. Let me leave it like this. All right. I also don't want this. So I think we are done with our layout. Okay. So what we want to do now, we want to prototype. We said when we click where? We said when we click here. Okay. So how are we going to prototype? Let's click prototype here. Okay, and then we are going to click this one until we reach this one. So when you click this one, it must take you here. Okay, navigate to instant, let's say move in. Okay, move in from this side. Let's move in from this side. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, and then how are we going to go back? Let's just look for an arrow icon. Let's go back to design. Okay, Control CV, then take this one to here. Okay, as you can see, this is inside this auto layout. I don't mind much about that. When you want to move it out of auto layout, you just click here. Nope, I think it's this one. Independent corner. No, this is what I want. Absolute position. My apologies about those. I wanted that. And then let's move this down a little bit, and then shift. Okay, as you can see, this will act as our back button. Okay, we might as well change the color to this one. Okay, and then let's go to the prototype and we click our back button. Okay, I think I'm done. So let's play and see. Okay, I hope you are enjoying. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. If you might want the Figma file, just check a link to our Substack, and then you can subscribe to our mailing list, and then that's it. Okay, first of all, let's check are these moving? Can these move? Okay, I was hoping these are going to slide. Okay, but it looks like they are not sliding automatically. Not a problem. We will check that now. Let's click here. As you can see, we're taken to the new screen. Taken back. New screen. Let me just think, what do I need to do here? Okay, let's see. Let's start with this container. What must I do on this container so that it can move its own things? Why it looks like I forgot now. Okay, let's see. It looks like there's nothing I can do extra here. Okay, there is nothing that I can do extra here. Let's click on the children, this one. What must I click? What must I click to tell it to move, to slide? It looks like in the design there is nothing I can do. In the design there's nothing I can do. Okay, let's check on the prototype. Okay, scroll behavior. Yes, I think we are getting there. Sticky top. Let's see. We are getting there. Overflow, no scrolling. Horizontal. I think this has to scroll horizontally. Okay, let's go back and check here. I hope this has refreshed. Let's see. Okay, this is the one that has to scroll horizontally, right? Yes. Okay, position scroll with the parent. Let's check here. I think that one is okay. And then let's double click on this. Nope. Okay, I'm on. Yes, let's double click on this. Not this one. Okay, why this and this, they are not. Okay, let's see. If I duplicate this, it gets to be inside a certain container, right? Let's see. This and this, Shift A. Now these are inside a container, and this is the container that I want. So if I duplicate this, okay, this expand. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then let's go to prototype, scrolling. Let's say both directions. Okay. Okay, guys, let's try and see. Okay. Let's try and see. These are supposed to scroll. Okay. Suppose they do that. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think this I will do it in a different tutorial. Okay. In a different tutorial because maybe I just forgot something. I don't know what it is. Okay. Looks like this doesn't want to scroll. Yes. But however, we can go to Figma. Figma scroll. Let's just, yeah, Figma scroll, prototype scroll and overflow. Let's just quickly check here. Maybe I forgot something, obviously. Prepare a frame for scrolling. Extend the content beyond the frame dimension. We did that. Open to the design panel, right sidebar. Okay, we did this. Okay, this is the okay, maybe to us that is not a frame. Okay, but that doesn't matter much. Clip the content. I think we did this. Okay, clip the content. All right, let's see. Okay, clip the content and then apply scroll overflow to the frame. Okay, to the frame. There's something that you must do to the frame. Open prototype. And then in the scroll behavior section, select the overflow drop down and choose no scrolling horizontal. Okay, you do that on the frame itself. Let's check. Apply scroll overflow to the frame, not to the child. My apologies about that. So let's go back here, guys, and let's see, test for the last time. Okay, so I want here, I want this parent scroll overflow both direction, let's say, and then here Also, I want the parent, both direction. Okay, both direction. Let me save, let me close this and run the prototype again. Okay, let's run the prototype and let's see. All right, all right, all right. We are almost done. Okay, that is it, guys. We have won. Okay, this is scrolling. I'm not sure why this one is not scrolling, but this one is supposed to scroll. Obviously, here we might have made a mistake of some sort. Okay, it looks like there's another container here which is supposed to scroll both. Let's see now. As you can see, guys, everything works well. I am Matthew Msingati, the hybrid, the best of both worlds. I'm the designer and developer from South Africa. If you like content like this, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for making it this far. See you on the next one.